Good afternoon. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors and the singing of our Pledge of Allegiance and National Anthem performed by our Westwood Chorus under the direction of Mr. Donald Mealy.
Thank you. You may be seated. My name is Phoenix Hong, and I am the Student Government President of Fort Pierce Westwood High School. I've had the distinct honor of welcoming our friends, family, and esteemed guests to the Fort Pierce Westwood High School graduation commencement for the class of 2018. Please join me in welcoming our platform guests representing St. Lucie County School Board, our board chairman, Dr. Donna Mills, Vice Chairman, Ms. Debbie Howley, and board members, Dr. Catherine Hensley, Ms. Carol Hilson, and Mr. Troy Ingersoll. Also joining us on stage is our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. E. Wayne Gent. Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Jonathan Price. Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Helen Wild. Executive Director, Dr. Dan Frank. And Assistant to the Superintendent, Dr. Kevin Perry. It is a pleasure to share the stage with the principal of Fort Pierce Westwood High School, Mr. Joseph Lazeau. Our wonderful assistant principals, Ms. Mate Armas, Mr. Matthew Roy, Mrs. Leslie Taylor, and Mr. Fred Wolchin. As well as the faculty and staff of Fort Pierce Westwood High School that are here celebrating with us today. Please stand and be recognized. And last but not least, our wonderful senior class sponsors, Ms. Nicole Smith and Ms. Devonna Wilson. We thank you.
Phoenix, thank you for your hard work and leadership as student government president of the class of 2018. On behalf of Fort Pierce Westwood High School staff and students, I would like to present you with this plaque. Please join me in welcoming our senior class president, Mr. Javon Osborne, to the podium.
Good afternoon, faculty, staff, honored guests, parents, and the awesome class of 2018. I want to thank God for this opportunity to speak to you all. I am truly honored to represent Fort Pierce Westwood High School class of 2018 as a senior class president. There's an old story about a man and his donkey. The story has it that the man and his donkey were traveling when suddenly the donkey fell into a well and got stuck. The man tried to tie some rope to the donkey and pull him out, but it didn't work. After much effort, the man gave up and decided to just bury the donkey in the well. So, the man grabbed pails of dirt and soil and poured it over the donkey. The donkey shook it off and stepped up on the dirt. Every time the man poured the dirt on the donkey, he shook it off and climbed on top of the dirt. The donkey began to elevate from the bottom of the well. Before the day was over, the donkey was out of the well, grazing on the green pastures. The moral of the story is to shake off all the negativity and to move forward with your life. I remember 4 years ago when I first arrived at Westwood, I was told by my 8th grade teacher, Miss Allen, to not let the school make you, but you make the school. And that's exactly what I sought out to do since day one. I have seen the class of 2018 as a class of game changers. I've seen so many stipulations put on Westwood students as to what we can and cannot be or what we can or cannot do. And I have seen various groups break these barriers, like our football team, who this year was a 5A district champion. Or the chorus, who had all their groups go to state, choral and PA receiving straight superiors, and the Fort Pierce and the Pride of Fort Pierce Band breaking unbelievable barriers in music at marching and concert in PA. None of this success will be possible without having a vision of where these groups were and where they wanted to be. Nothing happens just by chance, but with hard work and dedication. But I want to share with you some of the advice that was given to me to help you be successful in life. First, you must know who you are and what you want to be in the world. Who you are is not that your name is John, Smith, or Henry, but it's the characteristics that make you, you. I challenge everyone to truly come to terms with what that is and to grow from that. I also challenge you to take the same energy of being a game changer to whatever college or career path you take. And don't let the world make you, but you make the world. Congratulations, class of 2018. Thank you.
Javon, thank you for your inspiring words and dedication as senior class president of the class of 2018. On behalf of Fort Pierce Westwood High School staff and students, I would like to present you with this plaque. Now, please join me in welcoming our proud principal, Mr. Joseph Lazo, to the podium.
Good afternoon, everyone, and a special welcome to the family and friends who are watching this live on the St. Lucie Educational Channel or streaming on YouTube. I am honored to be standing here as the proud principal of Fort Pierce Westwood High School. Welcome, class of 2018. Today is an exciting day, filled with completion and the beginning of a new journey. For the next few minutes, I just want to talk to you about embarking on this new journey. You must be, in one of Malcolm X's speeches, he provided us with this amazing quote: "Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today." After today, some of you will be heading off to colleges, universities, the armed forces, the career fields, and some of you are still undecided. Let me share this with you. For every sunrise and sunset represents the passing of time. For time cannot be purchased. So think of time as a precious resource. Time is not to be wasted. For this new journey to begin, it starts with a purpose. During this journey, you will make important decisions about what you want out of life. These decisions will shape you with who you are. You will face roadblocks, you will face challenges, and you will have to make difficult choices. But it's in those difficult moments that will define who you are as an individual. These are some of the things in life that are worth waiting for. And there are some things in life that you have to put in the work. So let's review the work that you put in to be here today and how to move beyond these borders. To move beyond the borders of this journey, you will need a passport. Once you receive your passport, your options are endless. But it's up to you to utilize your passport in your life. This passport affords you choice. For the pathway in life is a choice, but let it be your choice. So many choices have been decided for you these past 13 years, but after today, when you receive your diplomas, you will be beginning to make your own choices, forging your own pathways. With this passport, you can choose to fill every page with a stamp, symbolizing that you have ventured all over this world. As Panthers, let your roars be heard, your intelligence be seen, your accomplished be fearless. My final charge to you, the class of 2018, is simple. Do more with your diplomas. Do not allow others to keep you back. Borders are imaginary lines drawn by a map maker. For lines on a map cannot hold you back. Be more than who you are right now. Do not allow others to keep you in a box. Do not keep yourself in a box. Be that explorer. Be that person that earns their educational passport. Our district's theme simply states, preparing today's learners to become tomorrow's leaders. My hope is that we have equipped you with the knowledge, the understanding, the skills to compete in this society. For once you have acquired these principles, no one will be able to take them away from you. The choice is yours. You can either apply your passport or stuff it in the drawer and save it for later. Begin the journey today. Take the next step. So class of 2018, we have begun the movement of making Fort Pierce Westwood High School one of the premier educational centers in St. Lucie County. And you have made my first year as principal of this great school a special moment in my life. I will continue to stand in your corner and be your greatest fan. Would you give me this one last honor of saying our class motto? Once a Panther? Always a Panther. Class of 2018, I'm out. All right, I'm back again. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please join me in welcoming our superintendent, Mr. E. Wayne Jake, to the podium.
Thank you, Mr. Lazo. Good afternoon to everybody, to the parents and grandparents and honored guests. On behalf of the school board of St. Lucie Public Schools, we want to welcome you here today. And this really is a great moment, and I'm glad Mr. Lazo is going to hang out to the end of it. And I'm glad that he finished his first year. He's done a fantastic job at the school center. So I want to talk about the class of 2017 before I brag about the class of 2018. The mission of the school district is to ensure that all students graduate from safe and caring schools equipped with the knowledge, skills, and desire to succeed. And we're here today honoring our mission statement. So the class of 2017 was ranked 5th in the state of Florida in the graduation rate, and we were also #1 on the Treasure Coast, something that we can all be proud of. But the class of 2018, this year's class, will surpass last year's numbers. In fact, with our 6 comprehensive high schools, last year the graduation rate was over 94%. This year, when the numbers come in, and they won't come in officially until December, we will be between 95 and 96% of all of our graduates from the 6 high schools graduating. I want to especially thank our teachers, our administrator, and our parents for really pushing the students, because we know in St. Lucie County we can achieve great things. Over the next few days, over 3,000 young men and young women are going to walk across this stage. They will have earned over $33 million in scholarships, and they'll attend some of the best and finest colleges and universities in the country and right here in the state of Florida. Many of our students will go on to the world of work armed with industry certifications that will help them to earn a very competitive salary the first day they begin work. And then 2 special groups of students that I want to recognize are those young men and young women, #1, that are going to be teachers. We have over 100 students graduating this year that have signed a Promise is a Promise certificate, which means when they graduate from college, they have a job waiting for them as a teacher right here in St. Lucie Public Schools. And then I especially want to recognize those young men and those young women that will be serving, and that's the key word, serving our country and protecting us by entering the armed forces. Please join me in congratulating these brave young men and young women. So for the class of 2018, I wish upon you greatness. And what's the definition of greatness? It's all about service. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Everyone can be great, because everyone can serve." Congratulations, Panthers.
Thank you, Mr. Gent. Good afternoon. Genava Deckert, would you please join me at the podium? It is my pleasure to introduce to you Fort Pierce Westwood High School's salutatorian, Geneva Deckert, who prefers to be referred to as Bay. Bay is graduating with a weighted GPA of 5.0
2.40. She will be moving on to the University of New Haven in Connecticut and plans to double major in mathematics and criminal justice with a concentration in investigative services. While at Westwood, Bay tutored in mathematics, was the captain of the Math Olympic team, was on the state qualifying academic A team, and was a first place state qualifier for her team science fair project on how caffeine affects the heart rate of Daphnia. Bay is the daughter of Mr. Bart Deckert and Ms. Michelle Foster and sister to Sebastian and Paris. Her grandfather, Teddy Balzer, is also in attendance for today's ceremony. Would you all please stand and be recognized? Now please join me in congratulating Fort Pierce Westwood salutatorian, Bay Deckert.
Welcome, parents, friends, family, faculty, administration, distinguished guests, and welcome, class of 2018. I would like to thank you all for being here and for everything you have done to get us to this day. Mom and Dad, thank you for instilling me with the drive and determination that I used to get through every challenge that I faced. Paris and Sebastian, thank you for always having my back and pushing me to be better. Omi, thank you for always being someone that I could count on my entire life. We have all come a long way in the past 13 years. Although I never really enjoyed elementary or middle school, this time played an important role in my life. I met people who are still my best friends to this day. I learned how exciting it can be to step outside your comfort zone. And most importantly, I made the choice to come to Fort Pierce Westwood High School. These 4 years have been better than I could have asked for. We've all come a long way from being naive 14-year-old freshmen. We have become more independent, more responsible, and more capable of taking on any task that we are given. I have seen my friends grow from team players to team captains, from having dreams for the future to having plans to reach those dreams, from being unsure of themselves to being confident in the decisions that we make. I know that we could not have made it this far if not for the teachers who have helped us along the way. I would like to thank Dr. Allen, who has been such a positive influence not only on me, but on every student who has come through his classroom. He inspires me to always do my best work, and it is because of him that I know that I'm smart and talented enough to succeed at anything, whether it is being a hermit in the woods, a race car driver, or even a computer programmer. Thank you for always being supportive no matter what I chose to do. Today is not only about looking back, but it is about looking to the future. When I think of the future, I definitely have a lot of worries about whether I made the right choices, if I am prepared to take my next steps, and how I will get by without the amazing support system that I have right now. But I'm also excited at the chance to experience all that the world has to offer. Every possible option for the future is within our reach, and we can choose to do whatever we want. We can branch out, go to college, join the military, the workforce, travel, make new friends, or even just do nothing. And we will be okay, whatever we choose to do, because we have strong roots here, and we are prepared to do anything we put our minds to. Finally, I would like to share a quote with you by J.R.R. Tolkien. "Not all those who wander are lost." We have all been under the immense pressure over the past 2 years to decide what career we would like to pursue and what college to go to and what we want to major in, but we haven't done anything except to go to high school. Although some of you may be fortunate enough to have discovered your true passion in life, I am one of the many who still doesn't have any real direction. So my advice to you is to wander. Go out and do everything and anything until you find out what you want to do for the rest of your life. Let's change "I have no idea what I'm doing" from a negative and lost connotation to "I have no idea what I'm doing," meaning I have so many possibilities to choose from. Remember, the best is yet to come, and with high expectations, the adventure begins. Congratulations, class of 2018.
Thank you, Bay. On behalf of Fort Pierce Westwood staff and students, I would like to present you with this plaque in recognition of your outstanding accomplishment.
Good afternoon. Shelly Ann Solon, would you please join me at the podium? It is my pleasure to introduce to you Fort Pierce Westwood High School's valedictorian, Shelly Ann Solon. Shelly Ann is graduating with a weighted GPA of 5.50. She has completed her associate's degree in accounting at Indian River State College. She will be continuing at Indian River State College in the fall to earn a bachelor's degree in accounting and plans to attend graduate school focusing on becoming a certified public accountant. In addition to her studies, Shelly Ann volunteered at the Multicultural Resource Center for Children and Families, where she tutored children. She has earned the IRSC Dual Enrollment Scholarship, the Bright Future Scholarship, the St. Lucie County Youth Award Scholarship, and the IRSC Valedictorian Scholarship. Shelly Ann is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Noel and Annie Solon, and sister to Entravius, Shanta, Sabrina, Alfonso, and Antoine. Could you all please stand to be recognized? Now please join me in congratulating Fort Pierce Westwood's valedictorian, Shelly Ann Solon.
Good afternoon, graduating class of 2018. Before I start, I would like to thank all of the parents, family, and staff members who have supported us throughout our educational experience. For me personally, my parents have been my #1 support system. They have always stressed the importance of education since I was little, and here I am today, graduating from high school. I remember my first day of 9th grade. I was scared, nervous, and mainly unsure of what to do. I did not know which lunch table I would sit at or who to talk to. I'm sure many of you felt the same way on the first day of school. I'm sure many of you feel that way now. You're nervous, scared, and unsure of the future to come. But as Kerensky Jean has said, the best is yet to come. With high expectations, the adventure begins. Today marks the beginning of our adventure. Many of us, including myself, have plans to continue down the educational path. I am in a graduating class of future doctors, lawyers, scientists, and world changers. And one day, when we're out there in the world making a living for ourselves, we will look back onto this day and remind ourselves of where we started, Fort Pierce Westwood High School. We as students have worked hard to reach this point. and our supporters have worked their hardest to help us soon-to-be adults arrive to where we are now. I would like to remind you that this is not the end. This is only the beginning. This graduation ceremony is a celebration of the completion of our first step in life. And as for the second step, that's up to you. Life is full of choices. Some decisions are harder to make than others, like choosing what you want to be in life or what exactly you want to do after we leave here today. There are many difficult decisions in life that we must face. Decisions such as what you want to do for a career, deciding whether or not you would like to continue your education, choosing where to live, and choosing how to live. So the best advice I could give to you all would be to think carefully and choose what you think will be best for you. There's not always a right or wrong answer to everything in life. To make things easier for you, I would like to leave you with 3 key points that will help you when it comes down to making these decisions and developing a successful future. These key points are taking responsibility, facing fear head-on, and trusting yourself. First, I would like to talk about the importance of taking responsibility. Being responsible means being able to keep your promises and honor your commitments. It means that you can be accountable for your actions and that you do not make excuses for them. It means that you can accept the consequences of what you choose to say and do. This is the end of our high school careers. We're getting ready to step out into the world of adults, so we have to be able to understand the importance of responsibility and how big of a role it will play in the decisions we make in the future. As for my second key point, I would like to talk about fear. We all have felt fear at some point in our lives. We have feared failure. We have feared uncertainty and our own insecurities. Sometimes we let those fears get in our way of success. Fear may be one of the biggest obstacles you face in the future. Do not let fear stop you when it comes to reaching your dreams. To tell the truth, I was definitely afraid to step on the stage and give a speech in front of such a large crowd. But I did not let that stop me from doing what needs to be done. Once you learn, Once you learn to overcome your fears, you will be able to open many doors in life. You will be able to take risks and make many difficult decisions. So as for my third and final key point, it is for the best that you learn to trust yourself. Trusting yourself means that you're able to take care of yourself and your needs. Trusting yourself means that you believe in your own abilities and capacity to overcome challenges. Trust yourself to choose what is right for you. At the end of the day, you are the one who has to decide what is best for you, and you will not be able to get anywhere until you learn to trust yourself. Thus, no matter what adversity that may arise in our lives, my fellow students, I challenge you to never give up on your dreams, to always live life to the fullest, and always be willing to encourage not only yourself, but others around you to be the best that they can be. And always remember that your best is good enough. Your best may not be your brother's best, or your sister's best, or your friend's best, but your best will always be good enough to make your dreams come true. So today, as we leave to start the rest of our lives, do not look at high school at the end, but look at it as the stepping stone to developing a great future. And with that being said, I wish you all the best. Once again, I would like to congratulate the Fort Pierce Westwood High School graduating class of 2018. Once a Panther, always a Panther.
Congratulations again to our 2018 valedictorian, Shelly Ann Solem. I would like to present you with this plaque on behalf of Fort Pierce Westwood High School. There you are. Congratulations. Great job. At this time, we will have a musical selection by the Fort Pierce Westwood Choral Department under the direction of Mr. Donald Mealy.
It's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it all in the darkness there inside you makes you feel so small. But I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. How do I breathe without you? Feeling so cold. I'll be waiting right here till the day you're coming home. Carry on. Give me all the strength I need. Carry on. Ooh. It's been a long day without you, my friends, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. See you again.
Thank you, Mr. Mealy and the fabulous Fort Pierce Westwood Superior A-rated choir. Mr. Gent, would you please join me at the podium? Fort Pierce Westwood class of 2018, would you please stand? Mr. Gent, it is with great pride and pleasure that I present to you the 2018 graduating class of Fort Pierce Westwood High School. These students have met all state and local academic requirements for graduation and are ready to receive their diplomas.
As Superintendent of St. Lucie Public Schools, I accept the 2018 Fort Pierce Westwood High School graduating class. Mr. Lazo, you may award their diplomas.
Fort Pierce Westwood class of 2018, please be seated. Platform guests, would you please join me for awarding of the diplomas?
With high honors, Shelley Ann Celine. With high honors, Geneva Deckert. With high honors, Venus Palm. With high honors, Jovan Osborne. Thurnell Mills III. With high honors, Lalani Bethaya. With high honors, Claudia Lopez. With high honors, Delaney Curry. With high honors, Mackenzie Kicker. With high honors, Michaela Maneo. With high honors, Jennifer Soto. With high honors, Hannah Catlett. With high honors, Gabriela Ocielo. With high honors, Shamika Lambert. With high honors, Angela Shaw. With high honors, France Forrestal. With high honors, Victoria Varney. With high honors, Samantha Duhan. With high honors, Vatna Fazim. With high honors, James Porter. With high honors, Alyssa Fernandez. With high honors, Destiny Rivera. With high honors, Dustin Vanderpool. With high honors, Marisol Aguilar. With high honors, Aaron Spivey. With high honors, Lori Napoleon. With high honors, Akaya Moore. With high honors, Kiana Green. With high honors, Victoria Martinez. With high honors, Holly Forbes. With high honors, Michael Cabral. With high honors, Caitlin Joseph. With high honors, Daniel Morales. Christina Irwin. With high honors, Diana Esquivel. With high honors, Leticia Perez. With high honors, Alyssa Techelik. With high honors, Ashley Renee Dean. With high honors, Lisa Lewis. With high honors, Grace Tortora. With high honors, Francisco Medina. With high honors, Alyssa Stammer. With high honors, Tanya Hernandez Rojas. With high honors, Genesis Gibson. With high honors, Alexis Winters. With high honors, Cindy Pierre. With high honors, Noel Logan. With high honors, Brandon Payan. With high honors, Rocio Martinez. With high honors, Alan Galen. With high honors, Akesia Briggs. With high honors, Sabrina Cardenas. With high honors, Pablo Gamez. With high honors, Allura Resendez Williams. With high honors, Jessica DeGiusti. With high honors, Monique Dunn. With high honors, Nader Hamden. With high honors, Melina Cannell. With high honors, Bradley Payan. With high honors, Nathan Andrews. With high honors, Zakiria Davis. With high honors, Brianna Farmer. With high honors, Christiana Jean. With honors, Nancy Aguilar. Edward Aguiniga. With honors, Ashler Alci. With honors, Adasia Anderson. With honors, Tanisha Anderson. With honors, Trinity Anderson. Shania Armsby. Cowrie Asensio. Bashan Atkins. Michael Austin. Aden Avalos. With honors, Joshua Barnhill. Roberto Barrera Jr. Jamarcus Bartley. Rhett Bauman. Kendrico Bazile. With honors, Lacey Bellafay. With honors, Arthur Bellingham. Lalo Benimaho. With honors, Benet Benamin. Amanda Birch. With honors, Shania Bolden. Katiana Burjali. Javier Bowman. Tyler Bradway. Erica Braden. Rentavious Bryce. Cornelius Brown. Roderick Brown Jr. With honors, Sierra Brown. Zayante Bryant. Marquise Burgess Jr. With honors, Alex Burns. With honors, Carly Bush. Trinicia Bino. With honors, Josefina Cajero. Alexander Carmen. Andres Castro. Christian Castro. Brian Sedijas. With honors, Adrian Cervantes. Matthew Sema. Rosmitha Clavel. Javon Cahoon with honors. Brianna Cole. With honors, Shantae Corinthian. John Edward Crane III. With honors, Desire Creel. With honors, Erica Crenshaw. Macaria Crenshaw. With honors, Elizabeth Cruz. With honors, Arnesia Correa. DeNixon Cyrus. Shakivia Dinelli. With honors, Alize Danceler. With honors, Azila Daughtry. With honors, Harrison Davis. Kiana Davis. Kyrie Davis. Alex Davis. Ariana Davis. Alexander De La Paz. Bryce Deans. Etienne Desser. Ashanta Diaz with honors. Jose Diaz Perdicia. Waleska Diaz Villarreal. Kanaya Dixon. Carlos Dominguez. Bria Donaldson. With honors, Nathan Dostele. Remy Elder. Michelande Elasan. With honors, Nicole Ellis. Sylvester Ellis. Anthony Emmert. With honors, Rafael Estrada. Gasindi Etienne. With honors, Andrew Finn. With honors, Jam Fernandez. With honors, No Fields. Kiana Forte. Britiana Francois. Deenda Francois. Edwins Francois. With high honors, Katasia Frazier. Waimisha Gandy. Luis Garcia Osorio. With honors, Nayeli Gaspar. Keontae Gulshan. With honors, Westland Gills. Daniel Gomez. With honors, Madeline Gonzalez. Miguel Gonzalez. With honors, Kristen Green. Jaquisha Green. China Gregory. With honors, Miguel Guadarrama. With honors, Gabrielle Guerre. With honors, Maritza Guerrero. David Hall. Marissa Halston. Dylan Harley. With honors, Khalil Hayes. Christian Hicks. Kayshawn Holmes. Brittany Hunter. Jakia Jackson. Kiara Jackson. William Jackson. Courtney Jacobson. Georges Jacques. With honors, Korinsky Jean. Mitchelson Jean. Nelia Carr Jean-Jacques. Sterlanda Jean Silas. McGill Jimenez. Talia Johnson. Kalnisha Jones. Markia Jones. Rania Jones. Caddis Joseph. Joanne Joseph. Celicia Jules. With honors, Chelsea Kopasecki. Mackenzie Lambing.
Euskerlande Lapointe.
With honors, Janicia Larcher. Yadira Lares. With honors, Janice Lawson. With honors, Dwight Lazaire. Devontae Lennon. With honors, Victoria Leon Gonzalez. With honors, Dallas Lewis. Cassandra Lincoln. Luis Lopez Gomez. With honors, Juliana Lusan. Paulson Luxamar. Jacqueline Macias. Taya Mack. Austin Main. Karina Maldonado Vega. Jasmine Marin. Yasmin Martinez. Janae Mathis. Frederick McClendon. Wilnisha McLeod. Michael McCrae. Chance McGriff III. Tamaya McKenzie. Kendall McLeod. John McPhee. Majel McTier. With honors, Devin Meehan. Stephanie Mendoza. Michael Mondano. Leanna Moorer. Adrian Moorer. Andres Morales. With honors, Alexis Murray. With honors, Kenesha Muriel. Tyreek Miles. Ancy Neston. Caleb Noble. Mona Nori. Hannah Oakley. With honors, Noah Ortiz. Benjamin Padrick. Ricky Paniagua. Cameron Pascal. Kenye Patterson. With honors, Monisha Payan. With honors, Luis Peña Gutierrez. Betsaida Perez. With honors, Marissa Perkins. Mayari Perla. Neftali Pierre. Vernessa Pierre. John Pierre. With honors, Francesca Policino. Dontavius Porter. Sarah Prescott.
With honors, Demery Preston. Schneider Prevalon. Brittany Price. With honors, Aaliyah Reagan. Adriana Rea. Creon Reeves. Betsy Reed. Miguel Rendon. Patricia Revanche. Jonte Richardson. Miguel Rico Barrera. Sheldon Riley Jr. Isabel Rios. Jacob Rivera. Zachariah Roach. Tommy Robinson III. Miguel Rodriguez. Imani Rogers. Nancy Romero. Walandra Solomon with honors. Angel De Jesus Sanchez. Stephanie Sanchez. With honors, Evelyn Sanchez. With honors, Jahira Sanchez Medina. With honors, Alejandro Sanchez. Josie Sanders. With honors, Antonique Scavella. Damar Scott. With honors, Jeremiah Scott. With honors, Ryan Sexton. Alex Sheets. Omari Sherman. With honors, Nicholas Sierra. Selena Simon. Ty Singley. Jonicia Sermons. Shania Smith. Kaya Smith. Rebecca Smith. With honors, Terry Smith. Devin Sobers. Joseph Solomon. Kenneth Southard. Oliver Spann. Tanner Sprague. Francesca St. Helien. With honors, Denacia Stanley. Tiffany Sterling. Veronica Stewart. With honors, Leanne Stewart. With honors, Michaela Taxacre. Anicia Taylor. Darius Taylor. Esau Theodore. Jesslyn Thurville. Wesley Thomas. Alexis Thompson. Latia Toombs. Romiris Troutman. Jordan Van Vliet. Emmanuel Vargas. With honors, Raul Velasco. Jose Villalta. Brian Villarante. Brian Boyd. With honors, Franklin Villeda Dubon. Adriana Walker. Tornisha Walker. With honors, Savannah Ward. Jannard Washington. Zion Watkins. Gary Watkins Jr. Zaria Watkins. Barrington Watson. James Weishman. Teresia Wells. Tyren Wilford. With honors, Tatiana Wilkes. Trevor Williams. Jada Williams. Otis Ward. Van Bacon. With honors, David Williams. With honors, Drew Wilson Lawn. Zakiria Wilson. With honors, Acacia Winslow Silva. Jaharold Wright. Marcellus Wright. Dontrecia Humans. Jonisa Zimio. Maria Zuniga. Maria Rodriguez. Micaiah Smith.
Mr. Jen, would you please join me once again at the podium? Will all graduates please rise? Mr. Jen, I present the class of 2018 graduates of St. Lucie Public Schools. They await your confirmation.
I hereby declare the graduates of Fort Pierce Westwood High School as 2018 graduates. You may turn your tassels.
Please remain standing, graduates and alumni. Please join me in singing our alma mater.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please remain at your place until the stage party, faculty, and graduates have completed the recessional. This concludes the 2018 graduation for the Fort Pierce Westwood High School. Thank you. You may meet your graduates outside.
My proudest moment as a Panther was when we had marching band and PA this year. I was leading the band and we were walking onto the field and we could hear the crowd cheering on for Westwood, going, Westwood. And that was really great to see how the community was really supporting us and supporting the music program here at Westwood.
My proudest moment as a Westwood Panther was when we became district champs and beat Fort Pierce Central my senior year, because the last time this goal was completed was in 2010, and that meant a lot to me to finish it out my senior year, to have that under my belt.
I actually have two proud moments. My first was when I passed my vet certification with flying colors, and my second proudest moment was when I became the secretary for the Fort Pierce Westwood FFA chapter.
My proudest moment as a Panther would have to be this year during one of MOA's festivals called Color Wars. I was in charge of planning the festival, and 2 days prior we had received a report that it was going to be raining the entire day. And obviously that would mess up our entire plans, considering that Color Wars is an outside activity. Therefore, for the next 2 days, I went over all my notes, I talked to numerous teachers, I had to replan the entire festival. And then the day of the festival, I had to coordinate with everyone else, with all the teams and all the students, to make sure it went off without a hitch. And the entire festival went by pretty quickly. It was a huge blur. I don't really remember it much, but the one moment that I stood back and I was so happy was toward the end, where they were announcing the winners and the entire school was in the courtyard and we were counting down the first place, second place, third place, and you could just feel all of the excitement and the intensity that had gone throughout the day just release. And it just culminated into a moment where all I could feel was just this big rush of relief and happiness, because my peers had had fun throughout the day, especially after long testing. The teachers had their day off and they had enjoyed the festival, and it made me feel very proud of myself for being able to do that, and very proud of my peers for helping me.
My proudest moment as a Panther was when I became class president my junior year, and also when the track and field team made it to regionals. I had led them in the 4x4 for the first leg, and that was the proudest moment for me.
One of my proudest moments was when I had got accepted into the CNA program for Mrs. Rieger class, and also being able to go to the district court with Mrs. Brown's CJ3 class and shadow a district attorney, and to see the different things that they do throughout the day, and also to be in the same courtroom and have our case judged by Miss Shanique Maynard.
Actually, my proudest moment as a Panther would have been when me and my chorus went to district and we got rated superior, and we were able to move on to state. And at state and plantation, a really hard competition, we were able to receive an excellent rating. And I was really proud of that because we worked really hard for it.
The best thing about Westwood High School is that they are game changers. They change the ideal of what people have had of them over the years. The football team has gone from the not so great team to 4A district championship. And we just see the same spirit throughout all the areas here at Westwood. So that's a really great thing to be a part of.
The greatest thing about Westwood is you're surrounded by a great teaching staff, staff members, people that want to see you make it out and help you in life, and they want the best for you and everything.
The greatest thing about Westwood High School is that we have programs that can help us get into careers in the future, and it helps us determine what we want to be in the future. Also, we have teachers and administration that support us throughout our journey and help us determine what we want to do in the future as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. I'm sorry.
What the best part of Westwood High School for me would probably be the people. Not because they're funny or they're smart, because they are. Each of them are insanely smart and unique in their own way, but for me, what makes them the best part would probably be how nice they are to everyone, how forthcoming and how accepting they are. I go to the MOA campus at Fort Pierce Westwood High School, and we are a little bit separated from main campus, but I still participate at events at main campus. And every single time I go, it's just like I was there the entire day. I don't have to worry about being segregated, being ostracized. I can just go and be myself.
The greatest thing about Westwood High School is it feels like a family. As soon as you step in the doors, it's like a culture that I really love. And also, I love the class of 2018. They've been there for me and everybody. We all worked hard together.
Is that they make you want to be a better you, as in academically, athletically, in anything you want to do. They don't try to change you, and me being one that doesn't wear certain things, they didn't try to change me as in my outward appearance, but they changed me as in my personality, the way that I thought, the way I looked at my schoolwork. Like academically, I was strengthened more than anything.
The best thing about Westwood High School would definitely have to be the clubs. And I've done a lot of things, from cheering to chorus to poetry to drama, and you meet a lot of great people and make a lot of great memories, and it's the best.
I would like to thank my grandmother, my family, I like to thank God, and also my teachers, especially Miss McDaniel and Miss Uribe, for supporting me and making me who I am today.
I like to thank God, I like to thank my mother, I like to thank my family members that always had my back and looked out for me.
I would like to thank my family. They molded me into who I am today. And also I would like to thank my track and field coaches, Coach Ingram and Coach Sessions. They've always been there for me and teaching me life lessons that are bigger than sports. Last but not least, I would like to thank the two guys that were here since I became a Panther, Alex Burns and Terry Smith. They've always been there for me, and we played the same sports. And they always push me towards my goals. I really appreciate them. They're my Panther family. Go Panthers.
I would like to thank every teacher I've ever had for sticking with me, even through all my mistakes and plethora of questions. I would like to thank my peers for dealing with my loudness and my very eccentric personality. Well, obviously I would like to thank my parents, because, you know, I'm here because of them.
I would like to thank my band director, Mr. August. He has made a really great impact on my life, and also as to my career as being a music educator. If I didn't have him as a director and as a mentor in my life, I don't think I would be going the same direction I am going currently in my career in music. I would also like to thank my parents. I'd like to thank God. I'd like to also thank the staff and faculty here at Fort Pierce Westwood High School and at Moa.
First and foremost, I would like to thank Jesus Christ, who is the author and finisher of my faith. And also, I would like to thank my mom, my pastor, my dad, my aunt, my uncles, my whole family. Y'all have made me into a young lady that is very pleased with herself. And also, I would like to thank Fort Pierce Westwood, because y'all have made me academically into the person that I am. And also Mrs. Brown, who helped me choose my career in criminal justice, and also Mrs. Regal, who helped strengthen my career path into being a nurse one day.
4 people, actually. My choral director, Mr. Mealy, my acting teacher, Ms. B, my softball coach, Coach Johnson, and Ms. Killian, our sponsor for GSA.
If I was to add one thing, I would be adding that I want to tell my peers that are moving on to the next stage of their life to not be afraid, go after their dreams, and wherever that might lead you, whether it's college or straight into the workforce, I believe that everyone has their own path to follow, and it's going to be hard. It's going to be painful at times, it's going to be happy at other times, but the best part about going through life is participating in it. So I really think that my peers especially should go forward and take it on.
I just have to say thank you to Westwood for giving me the best 4 years of my life. High school was great.
Once a Panther, always a Panther. Okay.